ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Alhamdulillah, we have gathered again for the iftari of the 6th of Ramadan, inshallah. And today's iftari has been kindly sponsored by Hussain from Normanton. We do dua, may Allah Azza wa Jal, for the sake of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad, give barakat in their household and in their rizq, inshallah, and forgive the sins of all of them, marhumin, mu'mineen wa mu'minat, that have passed away from this world, especially their father and mother. May Allah give them the shafa'at of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam. Alhamdulillah, the month of Ramadan has a meaning for every single person individually. Every single person, no matter what his age, when he starts to fast, the meaning of the month of Ramadan means something to him differently. For some, the month of Ramadan means a month of change. For some, the month of Ramadan means a month of sacrifice. For some, the month of Ramadan means what it is to be a Muslim for a month only. As I said, the month of Ramadan is not only for a month for a Muslim, but the beginning of a self-purification for a person. So if you want to gain something from Ramadan, that is that you promise your Lord that you will continue to follow what you have learnt in Ramadan for the rest of the months to come. The Holy Prophet of Islam, Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in his khutbah Shabaniya, gives the advice to the Muslimin for the month of Ramadan. Who is giving advice? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. In his khutbah of Shabaniya, yani the final sermon in the month of Sha'ban, the Holy Prophet says, remember the thirst and hunger of the day of Qiyamah, of the day of judgment, when you experience this in the month of Ramadan. So when you feel hungry, when you feel thirsty, the Holy Prophet is giving you advice that remember that on that day, on the day of Qiyamah, when no one will be able to help you, when no one will be able to give you any advice on that day, the Holy Prophet is saying, remember what? Remember the thirst and the hunger on the day of Qiyamah. So this month of Ramadan is preparing us for what? Preparing us for the day of Qiyamah, according to Rasulullah. Yani, in this dunya, when we fast, every single person is looking at the clock, at their watch, and they are waiting for the time of iftar. But on that day, we don't know when our hunger and thirst will end. Only those that have been good in the dunya, that have done the a'mal requested by Rasulullah, that have followed the religion of Islam, will be the ones that will be successful on the day of Qiyamah. So this fasting, the month of Ramadan, is preparation according to Rasulullah for the day of judgment, for the day of Qiyamah. The second advice Rasulullah is giving, he says, can we have a loud salawat please? The Holy Prophet is saying that give sadaqah to those that are needy, to those that are poor in this month of Ramadan. Yani the Prophet advising us to remember all those people that are in need in this blessed month of Ramadan. Now giving sadaqah, it doesn't mean that you have to give a specific amount. Sadaqah can be anything. Sadaqah can be any amount, from 1 penny to 1,000 pounds. Whatever you are capable of giving should be given in the name of sadaqah. Bearing in mind here that a Sayyid can only give sadaqah to a Sayyid, but a non-Sayyid cannot give sadaqah to a Sayyid. That is one thing that you need to remember. Sadaqah, by giving sadaqah, helps people in so many ways. The Holy Prophet of Islam says that sadaqah helps a person achieve the level of taqwa that he needs to understand deen. And you look at the benefit of sadaqah. Sadaqah is not only you helping someone, but in return, sadaqah also helps you. If you give sadaqah, it helps you to achieve the level of taqwa. The second thing, sadaqah cures all illnesses. All problems are cured by sadaqah. The Holy Prophet says 70 problems in your life disappear when you give sadaqah. And also by giving sadaqah, it wards off death. Yani if you are about to die that day and you give sadaqah, according to Ahlul Bayt and Rasulullah, by giving sadaqah, your death on that day is sent away. The angel of death is returned. Why? Because you gave sadaqah. And in this month, the blessed month of Ramadan, by giving £1, you get the sawab and ajr of giving 70 pounds. Everything is multiplied by 70. Then why not take this offer up? Why not use this bonus offer and give sadaqah? It will help others and it will also help you. Also by giving sadaqah, the Holy Prophet says sadaqah is an investment in this dunya and the hereafter. Yani everything else that you do. For example, you recite namaz, you will get ajr for namaz on the day of Qiyamah. You will get ajr for namaz in your grave. But sadaqah is that amal that you will get ajr for that in this dunya, and you will also get ajr for sadaqah on the day of Qiyamah. Yani sadaqah will help you in this dunya, and sadaqah will help you also on the day of Qiyamah. And finally, giving sadaqah purifies a person's nafs, your soul, your inner desires. They are purified by you just giving sadaqah. Get used to giving sadaqah. Sadaqah does not have to be money. You see someone in need, you see someone who is cold, give them a jacket, give them some food. Look how do you feel after fasting all day and when you sit together and break your fast? How happy do you feel breaking that piece of bread or breaking that piece of chapati and roti together with your friends and family? Sadaqah purifies a person's nafs in such a way that it brings those that have the vilayat of Ali ibn Abi Talib closer to each other. The purpose why we are organizing these iftars, every person does iftari at home. You probably do better iftari at home than you probably do here. But what is the reason for this? The reason is that when mu'mineen come together, when mu'mineen sit together, then angels do dua for those mu'mineen. When you share something amongst yourselves, Allah Azza wa Jal then sends His rahmat upon you. This is the purpose of giving and receiving. You know, they say sharing is caring. Why is sharing and caring? Because when you give something which is dear to you, Allah will reward you something better than that. So always share with your family, with your friends, with your aziz, with your youngsters, with your elders. This increases the love amongst you. It increases the love for Ahlul Bayt amongst you. Because at the end of the day, we are believers of Ahlul Bayt, and Ahlul Bayt have taught us that we need to share, alaykum as-salam. We need to give to each other. So the Holy Prophet in his second advice in the khutbah of Shabaniya says, give sadaqah. You can help centers and idaras. This Anjuman Ghulaman Awlad Zahra Salamullah Alayha, this does not belong to one person. This is an anjuman of the community. It is a center for the community. If you feel something is wrong, then you need to speak up, give your advice. If you feel like there is something that you can do to support this anjuman, then do that. Because this is not an anjuman of a particular group of people, but whoever is serving in this anjuman, they are serving Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu. You tell me in today's day and age, which one of you, if you've been fasting all day, you have also been at work, you have also been looking after your children, but still you are making time to prepare iftari. You are making time to come here to set everything up. You are making time to come here and serve the mu'mineen. And you tell me in return, if people start complaining, it is too hot, it is too cold, the food is not right, the food is cold, how would you feel personally? Yani, when you come to this center, don't think of this as a normal building, but where the zikr of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam takes place, that building, that area is surrounded by the angels of Allah Azza wa Jal. The purpose of Allah, the purpose of this anjuman is only to serve those that have the wilayat of Ali ibn Abi Talib. Those that have love for Muhammad and Ali Muhammad. We can all be doing better things. We can be doing iftaris in posh restaurants. Why is it that we are coming here? Because we want to sit together. We want to gain the barakat of sitting together. So, the least thing that you as mu'mineen could do in your own areas is support your idare, support your centers, help them to become stronger. If you feel like there is something missing, there is something they can do to improve on something, give your advice. Yani the Holy Prophet said that if you see something in the dunya that is wrong, try to change it. If you can't change it, speak. If you're not speaking, you are not giving your advice, and you go home and then you give advice amongst yourselves, and then you complain to each other, do you think that is helping the community become stronger, or will it make the community weaker? We as Shia of Ali, from all directions people are pulling us apart. We need to be strong and come together, because the strongest thing that we have, stronger than anything, is the love and the wilayat of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu. So give to your centers in this month of Ramadan, so that next year we can do better programs, better iftaris, and provide those things that you want. Because this is a community, and communities only get stronger if they work together, inshallah. And then the Holy Prophet, the third advice that he gives in his khutbah of Shabaniya, he says, "O people, always respect your elders." Alhamdulillah, our youngsters, they always respect their elders. But why is the Prophet saying, respect your elders? Why is he reminding people in this blessed month of Ramadan? Because the advice was for the month of Ramadan. You all know as insan, when you have been fasting for 12 hours, you are on edge. Little things will make you angry. Little things will make you lose your temper. Especially elders, they are a bit slower because they have lived their life. They want to now gain the barakat of deen. The Prophet says, respect your elders. Why? Because your elders have done more good deeds than you. They have had more time to please Allah Azza wa Jal. And then the fourth advice Rasulullah gives is, always have mercy and love those that are younger than you. Why? Because the Prophet says they have done less sin than you. Someone who is half my age, if I look at it this way, that he has done half less sins than what I have done. Islam is a religion of peace. Islam is a religion of respect and love. This is what Rasulullah is advising his ummah. Love your elders, respect your children. And then Rasulullah says, maintain your ties with your kin. Remain close to your family. You know, in today's day and age, to say someone is your friend is a big thing. To say that someone is your friend is a big thing. But you have seen that in today's day and age, families are falling apart. Try to keep that love active within your family. Sit together once a month. Let the children play amongst themselves. Let the children speak. Give everyone the opportunity to give their opinions. This is how our families will grow stronger. And inshallah, leaving from here, inshallah, we will continue tomorrow on this. And inshallah, let's do dua. Ya Ilahi, for the sake of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad, give us the ability to implement on the teachings of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad. Ya Ilahi, for the sake of this blessed month of Ramadan, for the sake of the blessed month of Allah Azza wa Jal, all those people that are helping Anjuman Ghulaman Awlad Zahra Salamullah Alayha, give them barakat in their lives and in their risks, inshallah. Ya Ilahi, for the sake of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad, especially today's iftari has been kindly sponsored by Fiaz Hussain from Normanton and by his family. Ya Ilahi, we do dua for the sake of the vilayat of Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam, for the sake of the love of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wasalam, all those people that are attending today's iftari, all the sawab gained from today's iftari. Ya Ilahi, for the sake of the vilayat of Ali, give this sawab in the name of their marhum father and mother, and raise their ranks with Muhammad and Ali Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Ya Ilahi, accept their du'as for the sake of Babul Hawaij. Give barakat in their household, give barakat in their family. Ya Ilahi, hasten the reappearance of our 12th Imam, Imam Sahib al-Asr wal-Zaman. Everyone together, Allahumma ajil li waliyyika al-faraj. Allahumma ajil li waliyyika al-faraj. Allahumma ajil li waliyyika al-faraj. Rabbi salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad birahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Can we have a loud salawat please?